Hello riders and today we are back at Solo Choppers and talking about this. A bike that is called Harley Davidson, but it is probably not.
It's probably not, you should put that on there.
Not exactly, because that bike is made from afterparts. A brand new bike built from the parts.
Aftermarket parts. Yeah.
Aftermarket parts. Would you like to come in?
Yeah.
Can you remind me your name, please?
I'm Clive.
Clive. Hello,
if you
Clive.
want to know.
Hello, Clive.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm not too bad.
What happened with your eye?
Oh, grinding sparks, unfortunately.
Wear your goggles. Can we talk about your build? You built it.
Yes, yeah.
When?
Yeah.
When?
5 years ago now, 4 years ago.
When you started building bikes?
Oh, back in the 80s. 1984, I had a little shop in a town just up towards Colchester, Stowmarket. Yeah, it was a real struggle then. Nobody had any money to spend. Biggest jobs were doing hardtail conversions on standard Harleys and Honda 750s, really.
So you've been building bikes all your life?
Pretty much.
And this is your place?
Yeah, it's my place, yeah.
That's your home?
Yeah, it is my home, yeah. This is my divorce settlement in here.
Is it?
Yes, it is, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Can you tell us about your build?
Yeah, I mean, it's an off-the-peg Santee frame. I just wanted a nice, easy build that I could... In my old age, I just wanted something nice and easy to ride with an electric start and nice comfy seat, but I've still got to have a chopper, you know. I can't ride anything stock.
So you decided, why you decided to build a bike from scratch, from like no base? Because most of the people have at least owned a bike, you didn't.
No, I'll tell you how it started. Because we're dealers for custom chrome in Germany, the Panhead engine, S&S Panhead engine, it was on a special offer one day and I had some cash and I thought, that's the start of my next project. So I bought it and it sat in the showroom for 2 years in the box before I got round to starting to build it.
So everything started with a discounted brand new S&S Panhead engine.
93 cubic inches, yeah, 1550.
1550.
1550.
So that's fast.
It is fast.
Do you know like roughly the horsepower?
There's about 80 horsepower. It's not massive horsepower numbers, it's just the torque that it's got. Because it's such a long stroke. That's just the way it pulls.
Can you take us through like the clutch, everything, the main parts and the parts that are not that important, everything?
Yeah,
please.
Well, we'll start with the S&S engine. That's 93. We've got a late model 5-speed gearbox, which is basically a Softail, Evo Softail gearbox with a kickstart conversion on the end.
By whom?
That's a RevTech one, which was custom chrome. Again, on special offer. When they came up, I bought.
Another special offer?
Yeah. The belt drive is a BDL belt drive. I bought that second hand off the custom chrome rep because they're ridiculous money and he had it cheap, he didn't want it anymore.
He had an offer?
Yeah, I had an offer on that one. That was second hand, that one. No, that was second hand. He'd used it on one of his builds previous. Replica Harley Softail forks and yokes and tanks. We made the seat, made the sissy bars. I made the original exhaust. We've just changed these a couple of weeks ago. Johnny and Jay changed them for me. Obviously one-off custom paint. Everything's all built in-house. The oil tank is one-off to accommodate the electric start for my poor old leg as I'm getting older, you know. I can't kick them anymore, so I've got to push it.
But you still have a Kickstarter.
Yeah, I know. It came on with that
Johnny
gearbox.
is good with the Kickstarts.
You need a big leg to start this one because it's a very high compression engine. It's easy to push the button, to be honest. Various other parts we've sort of had from stock, from old builds, take-off parts, just refurbished them, you know. Painted in-house, made the seat, made the sissy bar. Jay made the little rear light. That's one of his little specialities. It's just an awesome bit of kit
Is it?
to ride, yeah. Johnny can tell you what it's like. The way it pulls is unbelievable.
We will bring you here afterwards because you can compare it with your Suzuki. GCSRs. What else? The brakes, are they good? Better than...
Yeah, no, really good brakes. I'm not one of the purists who has to have period correct choppers, I like a brake bottle stop. You know, in today's transport traffic, it's you need a disc brake. You know, you need something that's going to pull you up. Most of the cookie cutter bikes that we call them, they'll have a little fiddly drum on the front and on the back, and you have to think a week in advance before you want to stop.
Yeah.
You know?
On my new Sportster is the same.
I like to be able to stop fairly quickly, you know.
Yeah.
It's a K-Tech front brake caliper, which is Italian, really high end. A standard Softail Harley Davidson rear caliper mounted on the back, a 4-piston one.
So you do have some Harley parts in it.
Oh yeah.
What else?
Well, no, nothing actually. Nothing on it. Nothing is actually Harley Davidson on it.
Harley Davidson that has one Harley Davidson
No,
part.
it's
It's a Softail.
It's not.
So it's not.
No, that's an aftermarket one.
It's an aftermarket
Brand
as well.
new one, yeah.
That's a Harley Davidson with no Harley Davidson parts at all, just a Harley Davidson name. So if I would bring you boxes of the right parts,
Yep,
you can build me a bike.
of course we can. Build anything.
Anything.
Yep,
Absolutely anything.
pretty much.
And fast. Looking like this, but faster than the sports bikes.
Yeah, this is really quick. Get up and go. It hasn't got top speed. You know, you wouldn't want to go over 140 on it.
Yeah, of course.
No,
Probably
you wouldn't
not.
want to go much over 100 mile an hour on it, to be honest.
Probably not.
You know,
Probably not.
It's just the way the power delivery is. It's just so much fun. And the fact that I've got the later gearbox in it, the gear shifter's very close, whereas the older ones like Jay's, you've got an awful lot of gear lever travel, and you know you have to wait for the gears to engage. This is just like a Japanese gearbox; it just clicks in. Really, really cool.
How many miles have you done on it?
1600. That's all.
1600.
Yeah, I haven't ridden it for the last 2 years
Oh, okay, because of the lockdowns
because of the
and
COVID,
everything.
and I've had a bad leg,
And now bad eye.
and now I've got a bad eye, and I can't ride it again. Johnny's ridden it more than I have in the last 2 years.
Really? I
Yeah,
think I want to get employed here. Do you get to ride them all?
Yeah. Well, I think many jobs you'd get to ride cool bikes like this.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
And they are all different.
Where is the furthest have you been on this?
On this one, I haven't been very far on this one. Always just around East Anglia, really. The green one, which was that one up there, I went to Holland and Germany and things on that one a few years ago. That's probably 5 years ago. Yeah. COVID has ruined
Are you
everything.
planning to do lots of riding on it?
Well, as long as I get my eyes sorted out, yeah, I want to get over to
Will you get
see
it
our
back?
friends in
Will
Holland.
you get it back?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I intend to get over to Europe at some point. I won't be doing mega miles anymore. I'm too old for it, I think.
You feel like you
I
are.
do feel
Is it
old.
comfortable for you to ride?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it built around you?
Yeah,
and,
I like it
you...
because even though it's a rigid frame, it's got this nice bit of back support, and I've got a bit of padding on my backside, and you know, I can do a few 100 miles in a day.
Few hundred with a Hottail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you riding hardtails all your life?
I don't ride anything but.
Just hardtails?
Yeah.
So you go for looks?
Yeah, just love the line of the hardtail, yeah. Always have, really. I've had a few stock bikes, quite a few in fact, but I never keep them long.
You didn't like it?
No.
Hardtail, chop it off.
Hardtail or nothing.
Yeah. So what would you say for people who's asking how you can ride hardtail for a long distance? What would you say? You just
Go for it,
you
can
just
do
need
it.
to get used to it?
Yeah, you just relax in the seat, in the saddle. Just slob in the saddle. Don't fight it. Don't try and fight it.
Like
'cause
riding
you'll
a
find
horse?
I don't know. I've never ridden a horse.
Oh, okay.
No, just relax in the saddle and you'll be fine. You know, a lot of people say have a sprung seat, but they're more uncomfortable than this. With
Is it?
Yeah, much more.
I sat on it, so I get to sit on it.
Yeah, you sit on it.
And it does feel, it actually feels great.
It is great.
Like I feel like I could go Europe touring
There you go.
on the hardtail, no problem. My first trip to Barcelona, I had 11.5-inch shocks.
Yeah.
instead of 13 stock ones.
Yeah.
And it was almost like a hardtail.
Yeah, Burleys were they or something like that? No, well, just
Like
standard.
a cheap version of Burleys.
Oh,
It
you
was
got
a
them
lot worse than
Got them
Burleys.
from what's his name off the internet.
It was actually one of the first things sent to me via Instagram, and I thought like, yay, free shocks, I'm gonna put them on, go to Barcelona. But like, I couldn't say that, I could feel the difference, but I couldn't say that I felt significant difference in body pain or anything. Everybody's asking how do you deal with a bum pain. I say I just think of my wrist pain.
We'll run the rear tyre pressure down to a 22 to 25 psi, so you get probably an inch of suspension in there, really.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So all I
You
need
notice
is
if you pump them up to 40 psi or something, that is really harsh. But we run them low, 25 tops.
and then it becomes softer.
Yeah, yeah, of course you've got.
How does it affect your
the handling?
handling? Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to keep up with us.
I know I wouldn't.
No, you probably would actually. They go around the corners. You'd be surprised. I mean,
Knee down.
oh yeah, and you know you fell off then, don't you?
Yeah.
If
Laying down.
if your knee's down, you're off. You're off.
Knee down. Laying
Oh,
down.
shit. Too late. But no, that handles really well. It does. You'll have to come round and one day and have a go on it.
Actually, Johnny is building a bike for that.
Well, you want his Enfield, do you?
Yeah, that's the plan. I don't want it. I want to ride it.
Oh, I thought you were going to buy
Yeah.
it off him.
I wish I make that much of YouTube, but no, not yet.
You will do. Yeah, more.
Come on, people. Watch the videos few times, like 10 times, 100
Yeah,
times.
get it to a nice day and we'll go for a little ride.
Yeah, that is the
Yeah,
plan,
you ride it.
actually. And to
You've got
talk
insurance to ride it, haven't you?
insurance to ride them.
How to ride this?
I have comprehensive on my bike
that would
that
cover
makes
you
me,
anyway,
yeah,
that would cover
that
you
covers me
Yeah, that would
riding
cover you.
people's bikes, but not companies. So
Yeah.
if it is like your bike, I can ride it. But I don't think I want to fall off.
Oh, no,
I don't think
we
about
wouldn't want
insurance.
anyone to fall off, would we?
Exactly.
I mean, Joe's thing, I mean, how radical that is, that goes around corners really, really well. Handles superb. We built a chopper for a bloke from the other side of Bury some years ago. That was a shovel head. Springer front end, like Jay's, twisted springers. And he had upsweep exhausts right up here. And he wore through the exhaust pipes. It was going not because he fell off, because
Because
it
he
went
was-
round
yeah,
the corner so
yeah.
well. His
Oh
friends
my
are all
God.
riding street bobs and things like that. Couldn't believe him. You know, they're all roaring off, and he's keeping up with them. You know, when we build them, we set all the steering geometry within certain parameters, and they do handle well. When I first started in 1984, didn't have a clue. There was no internet. You couldn't find out all this stuff, you know. And I built a little Triumph, and that was the most foul handling. It looked as cool as hell. Most foul handling bike on the planet. Up to about 40, it was like this. I used to get cold sweats, and I hated it. But knowing what we know now,
Could you fix it? If somebody comes with a build like this that is not handling, can you fix it?
we've just done one.
Yeah, you just
We've
done
got
one.
Yeah, we've got one. Where is it? It's outside. An old BSI, that one. This old BSI out here, if you can see it outside with the girder forks in,
Yeah.
that is exactly the same front end as I built in 1984, exactly. Same length, everything. And that was done exactly the same. That was a foul handling thing. So we've chopped the headstock off, re-raked it, put all the steering geometry back into line where it should be. Right, it's
And now
nice.
it handles nicely.
Yeah.
What else?
What else do you want to know?
So what I would like to know, would you call it a budget build because it's made of parts? No.
No.
Even with all your extra discounts and you waiting for parts to be discounted, it's still
This is an
expensive.
expensive build. This is £20,000.
£20,000. It
Yeah,
costs
probably.
you, or
probably
that
cost
will cost
me-
anyone?
Well, if I built it for someone else with all these parts, that'd be 25 plus.
Because of labour.
Well, because the labour side of it is not, it's not a huge amount of labour in this.
still, the
It's
paint
quite a
and-
basic build, this one. You know, it's an off-the-peg frame, lots of off-the-peg parts. I just want, like I said, I wanted to build a bike that I could just ride in my old age. This one is more of a what they call a Purdue style, which was a Californian style back in the late 60s, early 70s, I think. Anyway, that's how I'd class it. But there's varying opinions on all of these things. You know, like what is a bobber? You know, the number of people who call their sportsters with the cut-off mudguards, that's a bobber.
That's a bobber.
But to me, that's a sportster. It's not a bobber at all. You know.
I don't call mine anything because it
Has
is
it
a
not
little
got
bit
a
of
name,
a name. Yeah, Sparrow.
What?
Sparrow.
Sparrow?
Yeah.
Why Sparrow? The little bird.
Because of the Jack Sparrow.
Oh.
It was the Jack Sparrow as a pirate.
Oh, there you go. From one pirate to another.
But then people said it's she, the bike. I thought, oh, okay, so I'm just gonna call it Sparrow because it can be she or he. And then people said you can decide if it is she or he. You know, like that unisex thing that happens in the world. So that happens with the bikes too. So I decided that's he definitely because I was thinking of Jack Sparrow at the very beginning. I can't ride a girl. And it's Sparrow.
There you go.
Not because of a little bird, but because of Jack Sparrow. Because of the character.
You were a little bird riding a...
Because I am a little bird. You said you can't ride it now, but I think you can put the pirate flag on and still keep riding.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, I should be out on it in a couple of weeks, I think. Just when it warms up a bit. The cold air just affects this eye, makes this one water, and then I can't wipe it, can I?
Oh yeah,
so
because
it's
you
dangerous for me to stop and do that.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous.
When you ride, you don't wear goggles.
Sunglasses generally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wear a helmet.
Oh, of course we do. Yeah, I've got an old orange metal flake one here somewhere. It's been so long since I've used it. If given the choice, I probably wouldn't wear a helmet at all. You know, apart from keeping my ears warm, I suppose. In the summer, you know, nipping like from here to Crazy Horse or something, I'd probably not wear a helmet. But that's just sort of a bit more old school, if you like.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever had an accident?
No.
Riding choppers?
Only ever fell off once. No, and that was off a standard motor guzzi.
Is that when you had a knee down?
Yeah, I did have my knee down.
Did you?
Yeah, there's a slide out from under me.
So with everything else.
Yeah.
Did you broke anything?
No, I just sprained my ankle.
Oh, okay.
But that was 1980, that was.
1980s?
Yeah, I broke the spark plug cap and the plug.
And that's it?
And that was it, really.
And fixed it on the side of the road?
I rode home. I was going to a rock festival at Reading, 1980. Got there, and after about a couple of hours I couldn't walk and I wanted to get home. So I got it into third gear and just rode home in third gear because I couldn't use my foot. Black powder coated frame, black base coat on the tank with the yellow flames and blue pinstripes, yeah, black.
All painted by you?
No, this was painted many years ago. There's a bit of a story to that. I ordered some tanks in for a customer build and I ordered the wrong ones and I got them painted by my ex-girlfriend. She used to work out here doing airbrush work and she painted them, and then when I came to put them on the bike I realised I'd got the wrong ones. So I've used them on here. We had to do a little bit of remedial repair because they'd been hanging around a while, but generally we do our own paintwork. Seat bases we made out of fiberglass so it fits the frame perfectly, and then send that out for upholstery. Sadly, our guy who used to do our upholstery is now retired. COVID made him call it a day, so we're looking for a new upholsterer now. You know.
Bear that in mind. Upholsterers, just message.
We are looking for a new trimmer. Tyres, they're old school, sort of replicas of the 60s stuff. Yeah, but with modern rubber in, so they do grip and hold the road a bit better. Kick
Put
it
it
round a
round,
bit.
like this?
Yeah, get till you get compression.
Yeah.
And then put all your body weight. Jump up in the air, your left leg right up above your left shoulder.
What
you'll
I
be
do
all right.
with the handlebars, like this?
That's it, yep.
Like this?
I've got the bike,
completely.
so don't worry.
Yeah.
Go on, have a go. Go on, go on. Go on, keep going. Yeah, I don't think you... Oh, you got one compression. Well done. You beat me, though.
Again! See? I just need to
No,
have
that
a
wasn't
peek.
the compression, that one. That's it. Left leg right up high, get all your body weight on it and try it. You got it over, but you'd never start it like that.
Exactly.
You have to push the button then. Are you knackered already?
No, I'm not knackered, I'm just hot. That is a very good bike
Yeah,
on the
we
winter
know
rides.
that.
It's a perfect bike if you ride in winter.
Yeah, get a sweat on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you get very cold, you just stop,
And kick
switch
start
it off, and kickstart it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we start it without the Kickstarter?
Yeah.
I tried. It didn't work. Sorry, guys.
You didn't start it. You put petrol in, didn't you, Johnny?
Yes,
You've got the primary round here, obviously all open.
Yeah. That is incredible. It certainly sounds like a Harley.
Oh, it's very. Oh, yeah. Well, it is. It's a Harley engine, really. It's a replica. Just a modern version of an old 50s Panhead, really. But it's got evolution, sort of like oil pump and push rods and things like that. It's just a more reliable oil type version of an original Harley Panhead engine. Really, way better. Way better.
To ask about how fast it is, because I'm very impressed with what Johnny said before, not on the camera, and I would like to ask him his non-biased opinion. I think you have to leave.
Oh, okay. I'll go now then.
Johnny?
You took it to the top end, didn't you, Jay? Pretty much. 110, 115, I think.
And there's Johnny, a Kickstarter superhero. Would you like to try a Kickstarter?
They do 180, no sweat.
No, just tell us what you told me, not in the camera. He didn't say anything bad. He didn't like put the knee down or anything, or the bike down. But like what you said.
Right.
How does it feel to ride something like this?
Fast. The initial acceleration is fast. I'll outstrip most stuff off the line.
So if you stand up on the traffic lights, you can overtake bikes that are waiting.
Yeah, leave most things off the line.
Really?
Hold us down in a drag race up to 30 miles.
I would like to see those faces of people when you like outtake them on the chopper.
Yeah.
They don't expect that.
No.
Nobody does. Comparing with your sports bike.
Yeah, take it off the line, like you say, up to 30, 40 mile an hour. They've just got the torque.
So would you choose that over the actual Harley Davidson? It's not that I'm saying it's not Harley Davidson, it is, but like.
Yeah, it's still hard, isn't it?
Would you choose something like this?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, it's reliable.
Because you ride a Triumph, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you have this non-biased opinion.
You've got Harley as well.
Yeah. Well, I hope in summer to film this on the road and ride together with you.
Yes, please do. Yeah, it'd be great to see you.
Yeah, to go for a chopper ride together. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
No, I'm not starting with you.
Feels kickstart.